Well, it's past half September. Less, probably a quarter of the year is still left in 2024. What happened to those big dreams, those goals, that career move, that career quantum jump you wanted to do? What happened to it? Right. And we may be tempted to say, oh, well, the year is almost gone. Let's wait to 2025. I'm here to tell you the why and how to still use what's left of 2024 to prepare for your quantum jump. Let's see. Stay tuned with me. And hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another empowering episode of the Quantum Leadership Hacks. I'm your host, Dr. Nabila Diep, and today we are going to focus on one important topic that I'm being asked literally everywhere and every time these days as we head towards the end of 2024. Dr. Nabila, is it better that I keep my goals and prepare for 2025, or is there something I can do? And there are just the 3 months left. Now, this episode is for all those amazing ladies out there who are feeling like this year didn't go as planned, or are unsure about what to do next, how to use these 3 months left in the year, especially if they had a big goal and it didn't go as planned. They wanted to move careers, but 8 months in the year and still nothing has happened. So if you are feeling stuck, uncertain, or ready for a major shift in your career, this is the episode for you. So let's talk about how, first of all, why and how you can take action in these last few months and not waste them to set yourself up for a breakthrough. First of all, say hi, say hello. Tell me, where are you joining me from? Let's see. How is everyone doing? So tell me. Some have been following this for some time. So let me see. Where is everyone? Say hello. Say hi. Let's see in the comment section. Yes, there we are. Alex Lima, hello. Brazil, thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Alex. Minan from Dubai. Hello, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone who is tuning in. Um, so, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final quarter of 2024, and it's easy to think, you know what, maybe I'll just wait until next year to make a move. But I want to challenge you. This isn't the time to wait. This is the time to act, because the time is the same for everyone, And the year is the same for everyone, and the day is the same for everyone, and the 24 hours are the same for everyone. And I guarantee you, if the voice in your head is telling you, Umama, hello, hello, hi, if it's telling you, you know what, let's start anew. It's like the new year is connected with starting afresh, with new year's resolution, with, and I guarantee you, that's our survival mind, that's our uh, you know uh, fight or flight mind that is telling us that is, I don't feel comfortable, please can we, and it connects it to a later day. This is about procrastination. This is about postponing what you know you should be doing, what you know you should be doing. And we all know the best time is in the now. So whether so this is the time to act. So you have the power to end this year strong. Let's say, even if it doesn't end up in hitting the big career, or the career move, or the big breakthrough in your career, or the big shift into your business, or opening a side business, whatever it is, that this big goal that you want to happen in your life, the best time to get it started was yesterday or the year before, as the Chinese proverb says, but the next best time is now. So you have the power to end the year strong with the clarity and purpose. At least you hit 2025 right from the get go, and you hit it right from the get go by preparing for it right now. So I urge you, please, 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 to get started on your goals, even if life has gotten in the way, you weren't able to tackle a big goal or anything. The time is now. So whether you're looking for a promotion, a career shift, or simply want to feel more empowered in your current role, you want your boss to acknowledge you, recognize you, see your contribution, and see you as a potential leader, why not? Now is the time to make it happen. Now is the time to make it happen. So today I'm going to give you three keys. I was looking and looking, and then I was collapsing a lot of points. I ended up with six, and then I said, no, six is too many. I don't want people to get distracted, so I'm going to focus on three. Really, I distill them into the three most important, to my mind, the points that you need to get started on doing right now, so as you end 2024 strong. So the focus, I'm going to start with number one. First of all, share with me, what do you think? What needs to happen for you to hit your goal between now and before the end of 2024? Share with me a few words like this. What needs to happen? What needs to happen in your life? What do you know deep inside that you should get started doing for your goal to happen? For your goal to happen, what needs to happen? So share with me in the comments. I'm watching you. I'm looking at this because I'm looking at the comments here. So share with me. Let's go. So Raja Sampathy, hello, hello. Pooja, hello, hello. Pooja Marwa is joining us all the way from India. It must be evening time. Okay, what else? Come on, tell me. Come on, share with me. Share with me. Talk to me. What do you think? What do you think in your mind needs to happen for you to hit the big goal, your big goal, before we close 2024? Come on, let's go. Right. So keep your comments going. Where are my comments? Let's see. Keep them coming. Keep the comments coming. So let me get started with the first step. The first step, listen, I always start with this. The first step always has to do with your mind. Listen, the first step has to do with being super crystal clear in your mind about what is it that you want. A lot still at this point in time, I every day I meet and then they say, I don't know what I want. I don't know. I'm in a job, I have settled, it's comfortable, I'm getting the paycheck, and but there is something here that is no longer, passionate. I'm no longer passionate about. There's something that sort of has become so boring, monotonous, and it's about going through the motion. It's about going through the motion. Go to work, do this. The other day, a lady, and she is rather young but sharp, and she said, Dr. Nabila, I was driving my way back 45 minutes back to my home in Riyadh. And I was driving and sitting in the heavy traffic of Riyadh. And I was thinking to myself, gosh, this job I'm driving to 45 minutes in and 45 minutes out, I could be doing from my home in front of the computer in my pajamas. So she says there is absolutely nothing. She's rather on the back office of things. So she says there's absolutely nothing I cannot do, at work or from the workplace that I cannot do from here. So the first step really is to get clear on what is it that you want to happen in your life. You need to pause. You need to get clear on what is it you really, really want. Notice I'm not talking about smart goals. I'm talking about what is your heart's desire. This is extremely important, and there's an important distinction here between a smart goal. Oh, I am this and I have this degree, and logically I should be achieving this. This is the smart, and A stands for achievable. It's a B type goal. I'm not saying it's a bad goal or anything, but it's not going to activate that stuff inside to make you so fueled, to go after your goal. The reason the majority of people don't go after their goals, because it doesn't inspire them. You're gonna go after a goal that inspires you. You're gonna go after something, when you think about it, it makes you kind of jump out of bed, because you say, I'm working towards my goal. There's something that gets activated when you connect yourself emotionally with a goal, and that's why I tend to call it want. What is it in your heart's desire? What is it that you want? First of all, that's what you need to be super clear about. What is it that makes me happy? What is it that is missing in my life, and that's going to add a bit of spice and fire to what I am doing? And listen, I always tell my clients and my students in the programs this: nobody is coming. Nobody is coming. This thing about clarifying your mind and deciding what you want, nobody is going to do it for you. You're going to have to have a bite at bravery, and really, really, really say, yeah, my heart's desire is a big position within the vision, and I am leading a team, and I am do because I know I can do it. I have a ton of ladies who say, Dr. Nabila, I know I can do it. If only I'm given an opportunity. If only I'm given a chance. And I say, what do you need? She says, just an opportunity, just like an offer that's going to place me somewhere where I can showcase my skills and my mindset and my capabilities and they want to contribute. I'm meeting every day ladies who want to contribute, who want to be part of something big, who want to be part of the vision, who want to be part of the leadership, who want to give back to their countries, who want to create things. I have goosebumps. Who wants to do things, yet what they do is they are so scared that they don't even claim what they want. They don't even ask. They don't even write it on a piece of paper. They don't even allow themselves to think about it, to dream about it. They think about it like a little dream in the middle of the night, and then they push it under the carpet. They say, oh well, it's not logical, it's not possible because this, it's not this, I don't have this, I don't have what it takes. Who do you think you are? Listen, find what you want. It doesn't matter how you are going to achieve it at this point in time, at the beginning, but have the courage to claim what you want, to define, to reflect, and say, if there's absolutely no circumstances or conditions standing in my way, what do I want to be doing? What do I want to be contributing? What do I want to be paid for? And go ahead and write it. Go ahead and reflect on it. Go ahead, allow yourself to ask, allow yourself to claim a dream, allow yourself to fantasize, allow yourself, because those little goals of, this and this, you are going to achieve them anyway. They just seem to be so big because we've been conditioned. But allow yourself to go after something big. And when you start thinking about it, when you start playing with it, when you start allowing it, giving it a container to thrive, to sprout in your mind, you are going to be amazed at how this is going to develop. Because once you allow a fantasy to get nurtured in your mind, you're going to notice that the next step, your logical mind, because now you put it as a theory, it becomes a theory. And the theory is that your logical mind is going to come to rescue to your imagination, to the fantasy, and it's going to say, let's see, what can I do to make this big dream happen? And it starts breaking it down, and you're going to start seeing synchronicities, things, calls, people happening on LinkedIn. You see something, and you are going to start seeing those shifts. But this happens only after you've decided what is it you really, really want. And what you want could be a position, could be a career, could be a promotion. Go ahead and go as far as choosing which company do I want to work with. Choose the big five, and allow yourself to say, yeah, I'm there. So reflecting will give you the clarity about your next move. So you need to know where you are headed, you see, before you can make any strong move forward. Because otherwise you will be like a ship in the middle of the ocean, and you don't know where you are going. So you go a little bit here, then a little bit here, then a little bit there. And the chances of you reaching the port or a port is 1 in 1 million, because you have no direction. So to to decide on what is it you really, really want is absolutely crucial. You are going nowhere without a clearly stated goal. Put it in the present tense. Add to it numbers. I still meet ladies and they say, I don't know. How much do you want? I don't know. I don't know. Something big. How much? I don't know. Allow yourself to decide on the details of what is it you want. The mind doesn't want vague ideas, it wants a clarity. So allow yourself to fantasize. Did I make myself clear enough? Where are you, ladies? Come on. Comment on this. Ask me questions. What do you think in here? Right. So that's the first point. The first thing, once you are clear about what is it that you want, because in the absence of not knowing what you want, you may be following somebody on LinkedIn. you get excited and then you stop, and then you start doing this and then you stop, and then you start following the cousin and then you stop, because it's not your goal, it's not yours. There's something that only you can do in this world. Find it. You are not supposed to be a copy of anyone or anything. Find what is it you've signed up to come to this life to do. What is it? What's that unique touch that you want to bring to the world? You want to bring to HR, you want to bring to innovation, you want to bring to teaching, to education. What is it? Find it and allow yourself to, at this point in time, dream it. So when you get this clarity, you are going to notice you will start doing things on LinkedIn. You will start doing things in terms of your branding. You don't know why you are doing these things, but they are in alignment with your wants, with your goal. So when you define your goal, a lot of things will start moving and shifting to direct you towards what you want. Okay, in terms of branding, in terms of LinkedIn, I'm not going to talk about these things. I'll focus on the big pieces. Now, the second step, or the second element, I really, really want you to promise that you are not you are not going to go into 2025 without doing it, which is networking, but not in the traditional kind where you collect business cards and you go places once every 2 or 3 weeks or anything. You're going to need to have a system of networking. If you don't have a networking system right now, right here, you are toast, my friend. You are toast. The days will go by. Your mind is going to tell you, oh, I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. And life gets in the way and you will not do it. Make a decision that you are going to network, because your network is your network. And I know everybody is saying this on LinkedIn, but I want this to really, really resonate with you. And I want to leave you with something practical that you can start doing right now, right here. So what I want you to do is, connected with my goal. Let's say my goal is to be the head of HR in a multinational, to be the head of HR in a multinational. Let's say you are an HR person here and you want to be the head of HR before the end of 2024. What you are going to do, you are going to go into LinkedIn, and there are options where you can search for people by company and by title. Go in there and research them and print out their names and make a decision that you are going to network with 5 people every day. I mean, you can use the strategy of 10, 10, 10, but even 5 will do, which the 10, 10, I talked about the 10, 10, 10 strategy in one of my posts. And if you type up 10, 10, 10 in the chat, I'll make a point of sending you the link of the post where I explicitly talk about how you can use the 10, 10, 10 strategy for networking. It's basically you choose 10 companies and you choose 10 people in them and you spend 10 minutes connecting with them every day. This is the 10, 10, 10. Like basically it's 10 minutes daily where you focus on, let's say 10, or as I said, even 5 people, 10 people in these key companies. But you make these, you say, I'm going to give myself those 10 minutes to network. But before you start networking online, listen, there is like a counterintuitive way of networking that most of the time we overlook, or we say, oh well, no, I don't. Here in this, I guarantee you, you are sitting on your acres of diamond. I'm sure In this, if you have 2,000 connections, I have like 3,000. Even if you have 1,000 connections on your phone, that's a ton of connections. What I want you to do is I want you to scrape your phone and spend like 10 minutes daily going over 10 people in your phone. And don't underestimate anybody. All of them could be a good source. And just go ahead and ask them a question, or say, hey, I thought about you because da da da. And hey, I thought about you. Hey, I had a thought about you. And start connecting. You are going to get you're going to get opportunities من حيث لا يحتسب. من حيث لا تحتسب. Things are going to come to you from places you never thought possible. As a matter of fact, your opportunities are going to come from the places you never thought possible, from places that are absolutely unexpected. Sharafuddin Abu Bakr, thank you so much. This is absolutely awesome. I'm going to put your comment here. And Abu Bakr is saying, Sharafuddin is saying, opportunities don't happen, you create them. Absolutely. You create them every day. Even the decision not to network or to skip the 10 minutes of networking today, it's a decision. It's a decision to stay stuck. It's a decision not to move forward. I'm talking to you like without any sugar coating or without wearing any gloves, because I know how important it is to do these things. But I also know how strong the grip and the hold of our limiting beliefs, our procrastination, like I'll do it tomorrow, the next day, next week, in October, in November, bam, the year is gone. The things, nothing happens until you start doing that small thing, that you start doing it consistently on a daily basis. It's boring, it's routine, but you decide you are going to stick to it no matter what. The truth is, and in most cases, people, when they get bored, they say, oh, it's not happening and it's not working. Oh, let me forget about it and move to something else. And they move to the next shinier thing and shinier thing and shinier thing. And listen, the people who succeed, they follow through. They do the things that failures, as Earl Grey says, that failures don't want to do, which is stick to it even when it gets painful, when it gets hard, when it gets boring, when it gets all of these. So you stick to it. My boss, my mentor, Bob Proctor, says you stick to it like a stamp until you get there. And I love that. You stick to it like a stamp until you reach your goal. You only stop when you reach your goal. And with networking is the same thing. It's not a sprint like you say, today I'm going to spend 2 hours on a Friday. It's not going to be like that. It's the consistency, it's the daily work, it's the discipline you are going to put into this, into networking, that's going to pay off, because your network is your net worth. Relationships with humans, it doesn't happen all of a sudden. It needs nurturing. You need to contact people when you don't need them, so as they contact you back when you need them. You see what I mean? This is communication. This is basic human communication. This is not woo-hoo or anything, but yet we are so much into the instant gratification, fast food answers, that people get kind of disheartened after a few weeks or a few days of trying something. So reach out. You say, how do I network with you? Reach out. Listen, forget about your current position. Reach out to the people who are in alignment with the position you dream about. So reach out to potential employers or the people who are working in the same company. Reach out to former colleagues, reach out to industry leaders. Don't send them your CV and say, help me find a position. They will never respond to you, if at all, but never. And these are the no-nos on LinkedIn. Don't reach out to people and hit them with your CV and say, do you have a position for this? It doesn't happen like that. Think about networking like a human relationship. Would you go to people like this and tell them, do you have a position for me? Like, no, you are going to say hello and hi and how are you and how are things happening and da da da. You need to do the human connection game. Embrace your humanness and and okay, I'll remove Sharfuddin's first comment because I'm excited to read his second comment. Let's see. Career goals and growth can be challenging for candidates, especially when they focus primarily on salary. Correct. It's what I get. What can I get? What can I have? What can I receive? And actually, that's breaking a law, a universal law, which is the law of receiving. The law of receiving says, what are you putting in there first of all? What are you giving? What are you extending in the form of service? You're going to need to put some skin in the game. You're going to need to give people something. You're going to need to put the people some posts on LinkedIn so as they see who you are and what do you represent and what are you thinking, what are your thoughts regarding this or that. They need to see who you are. It's crucial, Sharfuddin says, to highlight that career development involves more than just monetary rewards. Absolutely perfect. Money is a reward for services rendered. Your future employers need to be able to see what are you capable of doing in order for you to start receiving back offers, salaries, upgrades, promotions, leadership positions. The truth is, a lot of people, unfortunately, because we don't study these laws, at school. You can go to the best schools in the world and not learn these laws. Is majority of people here? Can I have? Can I have? Can I have? And the basic thing is that we should be giving something before we receive. Reaching out. So play the long-term goal, ladies and gentlemen. Play the long. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. This networking thing is a marathon and not a network and not a sprint to a destination. So if you start today, the chances of you, I guarantee you, by end of November or something, you would have developed a pool of networks, clarified your mind, developed a pool of networking that is going to really, really, if not like received offers right away, if you follow the system. So what did we say? Step one, clarify your mind. You're going nowhere without a clear mind, crystal clear mind. The number, the salary you want, the position you want, play with it. Even if you get something slightly different, higher or lower, you can later on play with it. But the main thing is, if your goal is not clear to the T, sit down and clarify your mind today before tomorrow. The second thing we said is network vertically towards the position that you want. Don't network horizontally with your colleagues and your friends and your current colleagues and your current employer and this is horizontal networking. Network vertically, little by little, develop your network. For example, you are an HR person, you want to be the head of HR or vice president of HR or whatever you want. What you're gonna do, you're gonna ramp up towards the community, the people who are there in that place, in that space, and have more of these friends in your surrounding, whether the face-to-face surrounding, by attending functions and events and embassy events and what have you, or on LinkedIn. Everybody is available on LinkedIn. So we said, clarify your mind, number one. Number two, network, because your network is your net worth. And the third, what do you think, Sharfuddin? Give me a good guess, an intelligent guess about what do you think is going to be my third point for ending 2024 strong. For ending 2024 strong, what are we going to do? So we said, clarify your mind, number one. Number two, you network, use the 10-10-10 strategy. And as I said, if you are interested in the an explanation of the 10-10-10 strategy, drop me 10-10-10 and I will make a point of sending you the link of my post where I explain it explicitly. What do you think is going to be number three? Number three, the third recommendation to end 2024 strong. The third one is jump. Jump before you're ready. You say, what does it mean, jump, Nabila? Take the leap of faith. Take the leap and apply. Start applying. Start taking action. Don't get stuck in paralysis by analysis. Oh, I'm preparing to be prepared, to get preparation. I'm preparing the CV. I'm updating this. I'm updating this. Next week, I'll update the LinkedIn. And in the process, the 3 months are gone. Be like agile. I'm not saying be fast or anything. Be agile and work with a sense of urgency, not a sense of haste, a sense of urgency to finish a few things and then get started. Get started with all you've got. Don't get, the worst thing that can happen is this paralysis by analysis, where you are so in your head, rationalize. It's like this con man in your head that is rationalizing with you and telling you, no, it's not the time, and maybe I'll do, and maybe now the people are going on vacation, and then we'll wait until they come back, and la 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 la. And all of these are excuse. Don't buy into your excuses. Jump, start taking action with all you've got. How many times have you looked at a job listing and thought, I'm not ready? Or do I really meet all the requirements, even here on LinkedIn? So, ladies, gentlemen, let me tell you something. You are ready. Right now, right here, you are ready. Don't hold back just because you don't tick every box. Don't hold back. Companies are looking for women and people who bring passion, who bring vision, who bring leadership. Now, if you feel aligned with the role, go for it. Even if you meet, I mean, we have some statistics, and it says if you meet even 75 of the requirements of the position, you are ready for it. You will learn things on the job, on the go. So the worst that can happen if you don't get it, like if you go for the interview and do the process, but the best thing that can happen is you land the job of your dreams, because you could be the best one in the pool of people they received. And the worst thing that can happen is that you would have received some learning, and you would have met some people, and you would have added some people to your connection list. And if you communicate well during the interview, they will keep you. Even if they don't have something for you right now, they'll keep you in their backlog for the next position. That's why I say play the long-term goal. Don't play, I need something now, and oh, if I don't get it, I'm going to be frustrated, and so on and so forth. this is what I've got for you. Sharfuddin says, I would say change is the end result of all true learning. So stay adaptable to every change. Absolutely. Change is inevitable, but personal growth is a choice, and it is. Change is going to happen no matter what. It's your decision and your call to play the game of change and be adaptable, as Sharfuddin said, and adjust, pivot, be agile, or you say, no. You see what I mean? Listen, so there you have it, my three powerful steps. And I guarantee you, these are really, really powerful steps. You follow them, you are going to see results. Implementation is the name of the game. Implementation is the name of the game. So to finish 2024 strong, those were the three steps, which is gain clarity in your mind. Your network is your net worth. Start networking right now, right here, using the 10-10-10 strategy. And number three, get started. Jump before you're ready. Avoid getting stuck in paralysis by analysis. Listen, guys, I loved, facilitating and facilitating the session. I encourage you to choose to implement these three steps and go with them and get started on doing them rather than thinking about them. You will be amazed at the results that you get. Now, if you are interested in knowing exactly the full formula for engineering a quantum career jump, because that's what I do, that's what I specialize in, which is helping people make a quantum jump, a big jump in their career, then hashtag career or hashtag quantum, and I'll make a point of sending you the link to my masterclass, which is currently free, for you to see the full formula. And I walk you through every single step that you can put together and engineer in order to make a quantum career jump. So hashtag career or hashtag quantum, and we will make a point of sending you the link to the free masterclass. Having said this, thank you so much for tuning in on this episode of the Quantum Career Hacks. This was, I believe, episode 113. Can you believe it? If you found this episode helpful, I'd love to hear which steps you're going to take. Stay tuned for more episodes every Monday at 7 p.m. KSA. I'm here for you, where we continue to dive into strategies to help you grow, develop, and thrive, and live life on your own terms. This is what we do at Transformative Consulting. And we help you grow your career and leadership journey. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, keep leading with purpose and power. May the power be with you. Have a great, great evening. Bye bye.